America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, a country built on ingenuity and innovation, a country built on the back of slavery and persecution. Like most countries, America has a complex history, and any attempt to condense and filter the United States' past and present into a singular narrative is blatantly ignorant, and to try to move forward with a singular vision negates real debate and compromise. But the current discourse in our country is doing just that. Many in the government and the media would like us to believe that those who have opposing views on policy are actually un-American, that they threaten the very fabric of the country. Discussions on important matters are so divorced from actual reality that lies can be passed as truth with little effort. Right now, for Christian conservatives, this tactic has been very effective in dividing the nation between those who make policy based on faith and those who don't. And those who don't are vilified as being immoral and unpatriotic. In conservatives' eyes, America is a Christian nation, based on Christian values. And while the majority of the American population has always been Christian, and religion has played an important role in America's history, the misconception that this country is in any way a theocracy, and that our laws should be based on biblical teachings is profoundly dangerous. First, America was founded on Christianity. This is a powerful fabrication that strengthens Christians' claims and at the same time rewrites history. The founding fathers were indeed spiritual men, but most of them were deists who summarily rejected the institution of Christianity. They understood the danger of basing their new government on religion. The Constitution has no mention of God. The word is not written once in the entire document, nor is it in the Bill of Rights. The First Amendment protects the government from being controlled by religion, and secondly, protects the freedom to practice religion. The concept of separation of church and state is conveniently forgotten by those who wish to inject God into public law. Second, America was built on Christianity. Again, Christian values have always been important to most Americans, but the economic, political, and cultural dominance of the United States was built on many different ideas and events. Agriculture, slavery, industries of textile, steel, machinery, and weapons, migrant workforces, business, finance, invention, scientific breakthrough, space travel, war and military influence, international media, art, music, the movie industry, corporations, and corporations. The American dream has much more to do with materialism and personal success than goodwill toward men. Because capitalism is in stark contrast to the teachings of Christ. The common moniker that God helps those who help themselves is nowhere in the Bible, and completely contradicts Jesus' actual words. Christ really wasn't too big on wealth, and his views on the rich could be interpreted in modern discussion as socialistic. Christian conservatives who supposedly follow Jesus' teachings and at the same time celebrate self-reliance and see government programs that benefit the poor as evil and socialist believe in two completely incompatible ideas. So if America wasn't founded or built on Christianity, then why is the mention of God so prevalent in our government? Why is "In God We Trust" our national motto? Why is it on our money, in every courtroom? Why is "Under God" in our Pledge of Allegiance? Most of these additions of God were added in the early and mid-1900s as a direct result of the growing threat of communism. It was a way for America to differentiate itself from that ideology, to gain a moral high ground. These additions are relics of a different time that completely negate the original intent of our founders and our Constitution. And many people are constructing a new narrative that places Christianity at the forefront of political and social ideology. This isolation of science and reason from the political discourse is an obvious detriment to creating comprehensive and forward-thinking policies. And the lack of integrity of some news outlets makes for scientifically illiterate citizens. For those who want America to be a Christian theocracy, what aspects of the Bible should we enact? The horrible bigotry and social inequities? Or the compassionate words of Christ? How can we base our country's laws on a book that has been interpreted in so many malicious and immoral ways throughout time? If we follow the actual words, then slavery should still be practiced, and women should have no individual rights. In order to create a nation that is fair and just for everyone, believer and non-believer alike, then it must progress with a purely secular government.